goes like this. This place is set in, let's say, two groups. One of the group where you're sitting now is what I would call witnesses. But this performance to actually take place, I need participants. 5 people sitting on a chair. Nothing hazardous, nothing dangerous. I'm just going to ask you questions. So, about machines. Simply, first questions. Can you tell me what kind of machines you have?
Computer, television, microwave, refrigerator, freezer, radio, electronic machines.
I have a bike. I have a cell phone.
Right. Can you tell me what these machines do?
Sir,
They serve.
My bike doesn't serve so well.
What does it do?
It breaks down.
Do these machines, if you have several, we have one bike, and you have cell phone, but do they work together or separately? Do they need each other with something else, or are they independent?
well, in my case, stereos needs the computer to provide the music. And yeah, amplifier is required for the sound to come up from the stereo. So yeah, they work in a group.
And microwave, does it need somebody or something?
Well, it depends what I eat, but technically no, but if you're preparing something, then it works together with the oven, grill.
I think that it doesn't limit my social, because if somebody would hear that I have a computer, I wouldn't lose that social contact because of that. I haven't met those kind of situations.
This mobile phone, does it help you in to get in social situations or groups, or in what way does it do that?
Yeah, that it's designed for that.
Yeah.
And I think it helps me in that way that when I'm in a room talking to someone, it's sometimes easier to talk on the phone. So you can see that maybe it's easier to talk about some kind of different things than compared to face to face.
Yeah. And how is bike different in that? Does it help you? What kind of social situation it creates, this machine?
When other person is using the same machine and is close to you, it can make you feel a little bit stressed of revolting. Like you want to race with the other person.
You want to race?
Yeah. And you want to be faster, so it makes this tension.
Yeah.
It creates dangerously quite much about the modern world that we're living in. For instance, if you attack if you would explode a city, it may not have, this sounds really rude, but it may not have such a drastic effect on the world itself, but if you would shut down for instance, the Google or something, or some sort of computer headquarters where they have these connection computers, and then it would freak out the modern monetary system, I don't know. So it kind of creates, it creates really lots of things when you start to think about it.
So it is almost the deep rule of the contemporary capitalist system.
Yeah, it could be. Without the computer, there would be no fast connections and no calculations and
Imagine device that machine you've been now describing on this wall. Look at it there, project it on your vision, your bike, mobile phone, and your computer on the wall. How does it look? How does it feel? Smells? Sounds like? It's there, fixed. If it has a sound, you can imagine the thing about the sound or the smell that it has. Now I'm the machine. You can tell me what you want me to do. You can direct me. I'm the machine.
Well, if you want to be mobile phone.
Yes.
Well, keep your legs as they are and look straight forward and smile, and then you're excited, waiting for the message to come, and it comes now, and you make a sound of it. Then somebody opens unlocks you, pushes you in the middle and in the legs. And now you're unlocked. And now the user starts to go to the main menu and onto the messages. And now it opens the message. And it's really rude message to the user. And the user started to squeeze you because of the frustration. And throws you against the wall. But you still keep you're still on. But you've lost half of your battery because of it.
Oh.
And the user is really sad because you're a half battery, so it plugs you into the loader, and you start drawing up the energy. And it checks, he's checking the SIM card and the connection board, and he's reading all kinds of information, where it's made and what's the model, and taking the dust out of all kinds of and then the user is putting a background image to your. Well, wait a minute, he doesn't do that. He puts the SIM card on again. And then he puts the battery on. And then he changes the back image of the mobile, putting some cute picture before putting the cover back. And then he presses the 4 zeros on you. The pin code is okay. And you say hello to the user. Greetings from the and then all kinds of stuff are loading to your window. First the clock, then the range, then the weather, then the all kinds of information. And then the user changes the time region to GB +2 Finland current time, and it's now set it, and the user doesn't need you anymore, so it puts you in pocket